Hey everyone. Happy Easter to everybody out there. Today we're going to do something again. It's nothing new. It's the time of the year for it. Actually, you could fish this all year round. But what we're going to do is a compact Aiken style jig or a round head with a flat eye, however you want to look at it. But it's going to be a little bit more heavy duty and a little bit smaller than what you typically run with this type of jig, which is, 5/16, 7/16. Um, this is a quarter ounce. And what we're gonna get started right now, instead of me babbling on, as again I always do. That's why I keep saying it. Um, in the vise, we have a quarter ounce weedless round head jig. It's got a 2-aught Mustad 32-796. This is the heavier wire one. And we go with a 2-aught so we can keep this a little bit compact, yet anywhere from 8 to 15 pound line, this thing is perfect. So the color, again, quarter ounce weedless round head, 2-aught Mustad 32-796. The color is green pumpkin, black flake, and the pattern itself is green pumpkin red. Uh, two colors, green pumpkin, and this is uh, green pumpkin candy red. As you can see, that candy glitter in there. Not a lot, but just enough. And we're going to get started with some 210 denier flat wax nylon in olive. And very easy. Just a little bit of a base. Not much. First things first is we're going to take a half tab, and this is Nature's Edge green pumpkin. And of course, this is going to have our buzz cut or spider cut, however you want to describe this. It's got that, shortcut top to it. I call it a lot of different things, but I have a tendency to call it a buzz cut. Some people call it a spider cut. It's gotta work it around. And that's if you want to work your silicone around without uh, moving what you already have tied in, just tighten it up a little bit and it'll make it a little difficult for you to move your strands around, but it won't, it'll be harder to move what's already in place. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just playing around here. Um, I've been tying jigs all morning, so I've been having a blast. The time flies when you're doing this. So if any of you are on the fence out there about wanting to start making your own tackle and all, if you really want to relax and uh, get your mind straight, get in a nice place, lower your blood pressure, this is something to do. This is a great thing. All right, we got our uh, green pumpkin Nature's Edge, our half tab tied in. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a half tab of this green pumpkin candy red. And just throwing on there. Only need to cover 1/2. And we'll flip it up. And now we're going to add a 1/2 tab of some more Green Pumpkin Nature's Edge. Only got to cover 1/2. Pretty good. Now we're going to add another 1/2 tab of the Green Pumpkin Candy Red. And this has a Nature's Edge pattern too. You see them black splotches or whatever you want to call that. Yeah, I got a couple strands stuck together. Oh, you'll love that when you're tying silicone and you go to spread it out and they're all stuck. I have ways of dealing with that. Like if I was making a whole pile of these, I have this metal dog comb. It's on one of my earlier videos. I take that and I go through all my skirts, like my skirt tabs, and I'll separate them. That way I'm not playing around with this, when I'm trying to do, 20 or 30 of them. Okay, and now we're going to flip this around and we're going to add our last 1/2 tab of Nature's Edge Green Pumpkin. And it's really that simple. Now I'm going to tighten her up and finish the collar and get this jig done. So you can see I'm cranking down pretty good now because I want to get that flare on it. And also make it more secure. Okay. Whip finish. 3, 4 will do. Don't ask me how many times you should do this because whatever the mood strikes me, sometimes I'll do 6 and 6, 6 and 4, 5 and 5. I really have no rhyme or reason. It's just whatever I start going with. So now we have everything done. I'm going to take a little bit of Sally Hansen's Hard as Nails because, again, I don't have any Loon water-based head cement. Try to get it in there without, I didn't feel like pulling my bodkin out. Okay, that's all we need to do there. Now we're going to trim this up. And we're going to cut our bottom off. Always err on the side of caution when you're trimming these up. I always like to go a little bit longer than what I need. That way I can always shorten it up. But can add anything if I need to. Now we're going to put a trailer on here, and what I have is, this is a Barlow's tackle. Where am I? Green pumpkin red 3-inch pocket craw. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this up a little bit, just take a little bit off of here, and I'm going to take these two backward facing back legs off, and that makes it a little more ergonomic for, come on, there we go. And that's what it looks like afterwards. And what I'm going to do is flip this up, see where we line up. Yeah, these pocket craws have a, if you see it's hollow, to put, you know, a rattle in there, scent. Really nice little trailers though. And we're going to add our weed guard now, which works good with this because we have a green pumpkin red weed guard. Super glue gel. I always say this, but always use the gel control, not regular super glue, because it will wick up the fibers. And trust me, I've learned that the hard way. I'll trim this up later on, but for now, that is what we have. Check out the profile of that. Like I said, I'll trim that up later, but toss this near a lay down and give it a short drag or a hop or two and see what happens. Well, there you have it. Green pumpkin red compact jig. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.